Happy Cinco de Mayo, and hello to everybody who had a margarita waiting for them after lunch at work and just needs a nap.
Yahoo!
Just me.
Just you.
Just me. My mom did not drink hers, by the way. She had about an inch of it and said it was way too strong and dumped it out. Didn't even offer it up.
I tried to have a potluck party with the cats, but nobody brought anything. So.
Yeah, they're kind of lazy.
I know.
They're currently all just sleeping.
They are.
They just got fed. They want no part of this. Hey, how's it going?
Yes.
My buzz is worn off, but I'm still a little out of it, and I just want a nap.
It is great. So, Crystal's like, there's gonna be margaritas.
Wait, okay, so earlier in the week, they were,
I gotta bring the mouse over here.
They were walking around, one of the guys was walking around talking about, hey, I think we're gonna barbecue for Cinco de Mayo, I'll bring the meat. And, obviously I don't want
I'm just like, can you go home early?
Really, like, whatever perks you want to offer, I don't need your pizza party, I don't need your Cinco de Mayo barbecue, can I just go home early? Like, that's really all I want out of life, just to go home early. Any time, any place, can I just go home? So I knew this was gonna happen, and then the one guy, when he got married, I guess the whole office went in and got him a really nice margarita machine. So he's like, I'll bring the margaritas, and I was like, heck yeah, you will. And I was like, yeah, we don't need to get any work done.
Did he bring the machine?
Well, hang on, I'm getting there. I said something like, we don't need to get any work done, and the guy that was offering up the meat said, we'll just work in the morning. And the guy offering up the margaritas said, yeah, it works in the morning. I thought we were gonna have morning margaritas. Would have made my day much easier.
I don't know if you would have made it to lunch.
Yeah, let's get to that.
I don't know.
So, the guy who was gonna bring the margarita machine did not see a margarita machine this morning, by the way. Did not see it. So whatever, he must have just been joking. So then, about lunchtime, they're starting to get ready to barbecue, and he says he's gotta go to a job site. I said, you coming back with margaritas? He's like, oh yeah, I will. Still thinking we're joking. I come home for lunch, my mom texts me, John just brought me a margarita. Mm-hmm. I thought he was
kidding. She just yabba-dabba-doo.
So I get back, and there's a margarita in a red Solo cup, because how else do you do it? Sitting on my desk waiting for me. Smartly, knowing I had to drive home, I chugged half of it right away. Then we all just sat at our desks quietly. Drinking at work is not fun if we're all just going to sit at our desks quietly.
Is it like The Office? Like the show The Office? Or like not even as fun?
No.
I figured you'd be making like gold medals out of yogurt.
There was no machine. Apparently he just brought the mix, a bag of ice, and a bottle of tequila and sat at his desk, and everybody went in there and like had him mix margaritas for them.
Maybe he was the machine.
I think so. He kept trying to get me to drink more, and I tried to remind him I had a show to do tonight. I have stuff to do, and drinking makes me sleepy.
I couldn't.
Especially when I have to sit at my desk for 3 hours. Quietly.
Yeah, and when you sent me a picture of you with a margarita, I was very, like, nerd impressed, because you're a little goody two-shoes and when it comes to stuff like that, because you're like, no, I got a show later, I gotta drive later, and like, you drank the margarita.
Which is why I chugged half the margarita so I could get a good buzz real quick. And you know the first sign of like this drink is working when like I don't know if it happens to everybody, these muscles right here like in your shoulder start to relax, and I was like, oh, he made that a little strong there, didn't he? So I did go have some rice and beans, homemade by a real Mexican. They were good. Homemade refried beans, homemade Mexican rice. Amazing. Not enough to moderate the buzz. But then we just sat there quietly and did
I was waiting for it. I was like, I was working. I was waiting for it. I look over and here comes the GIF.
No, first was the GIF of spinning around in a chair at the desk.
I was excited for you. I'm like, yay!
Fun and silly, and then nobody else was because everybody was working except, you know, my mom and I go bullshit with each other, but she didn't even drink hers, so guess I'm just gonna sit here and try not to take a nap.
Welcome to Getting Big with Crystal.
Welcome to getting drunk at work for no reason at all. Nothing was fun.
What about that thing where it's like, shouldn't we make you another one? That way it's like, you're just like back on the rail again.
But see, I'm always gonna crash and need a nap, and the more I drink, the harder I crash and need a nap.
Oh, that's okay. That's off camera's problem.
Right, but I had to come be on camera, so.
It is Cinco de Mayo today.
Yeah, but I have to bake a thing, and I have to, like, be here for 2 hours, and that was not going to happen if I had another drink, I assure you. He even offered to make it less strong, and I declined.
Oh.
Yeah, drinking at work is not the business.
What are we making today?
We are making lemon loaf.
Mm.
It's like a Starbucksy thing.
Okay, I'm in. I like lemon loaf because it's summertime.
Yes.
And it's time to bring out the fresh flavors. What's this?
white guy
Get
dancing.
on your feet.
Everybody's very impressed that your hair is up today.
It is up today.
Why is your hair up today, Dan?
I had to go do public things, so I went out in public to the dealership.
You had to go to the dealership and sweet talk them into covering all the things that need to be covered. So you put on your best hair to try to impress the ladies, and it sounded like it worked.
Oh my god, it's so crazy. It's like artificial bosoms. It's like, I put my hair up, I go in there, and it's good times Dan, and then, everybody's laughing. So, honestly, I did it.
You wore your little
I
head
haven't had
shirt.
the best luck at the dealerships.
No, they're crap over there. I don't even know why we bought a car there.
What's wrong with the Jeep? I don't know. It's all...
According to Blake, it's a Jeep. That's the problem. Yeah, it was like stalling out, which is not a thing that should happen to
It
a
was
car.
so sketchy. I should have live streamed. It was so
like,
sketchy on the way to the dealership
It was
today.
like 1984 Toyota Tercel
like,
driving. Like, I've been there, and I've nursed a car on the side of the road trying to get it home, and that does not happen in your 2017 car.
It was popping the clutch. There's no clutch.
There's no clutch.
It's all click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click, click, click.
It
And
was
the engine's
fabulous.
like jacking around
And
and
we were
stuff,
about as far away from home as we could be and still be like in
that's
town.
right. This was like a week ago.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. We were coming back from
we
I don't know,
haven't
your
done-
mom's house?
No, we haven't done a show since then. So we went over to my boss's house. We helped him set up the headphones. He said he can't wear them for too long. I said, oh, it's too heavy. And he said, no, like he wants like cans or like the little foamy ones from the 80s, not the ones that go inside his ear holes.
I agree. They have those.
Yeah, well, he didn't get to.
No, we'll send him back
option.
and we'll help him. So we were coming back from his house, and then our car was just like rattling all the way out in like Palmdale, like kind of close to like, you know how like far we were away from like Kamiko's,
The vet visit?
Yeah, we were like that from home, and it was all click 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 click. I'm like, this is weird. It don't feel right, and it's all blah blah blah. And it's like out of oil, right? So I pull into the Walmart, and then like.
We put like half the big thing of oil. It took like half of the big thing of oil,
And
so it's definitely
There
burning
is
oil.
a recall like inspection for my car for oil consumption, but when I went to go do it, they're like, you need to have a brand new oil change done, and then we need to like measure the dippy stick. So like,
But you had just had an oil change.
I just had an oil change, so it was getting that time, but it like ate all the oil. So I put oil in it, but it's like not happy.
No,
So
it stalled out
I'm
like
like-
once or twice.
like, hey, I'm not happy, and they're like, okay, bring it on Friday, and then on the way there, and I haven't driven it since, and then on the way there, it was fine from like here to like Sierra Highway, and then after that, it was so sketchy. I was in neutral, but in order to put it in gear, you have to hit the brake, put it in gear, and then go. But I wanted some RPMs to go, and now I was all glug, 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 glug.
And I feel like you never
it
really
was
drove a
so
buckety enough car to know how to
sketchy.
drive a buckety car.
There's nothing I could do. It's automatic.
Right.
So it was just so sketchy. So sketchy. Dan, can you read into the car about not putting oil in it? Yes. But not this time. It was like eating it. But I don't know what's wrong with it. And then my trunk, I needed my trunk. My trunk never opened. So I gotta get my trunk fixed. So like every time I go in there, like we just don't vibe. And I get along
They're
with
like miserable people.
everybody. So
And they just treat everybody like
it's
crap.
under like new ownership or what this or that, and the people were great today. So, but I went in there as Fun Dan, and it like super worked.
She did tell you she was going to try to make sure you don't have to pay for anything. So
Right.
hopefully that's the case
Right.
because your bill's already pretty high if you do have to pay.
Yeah.
Just for them to look at it. So, yeah, we'll see.
So anyway,
We'll see
so
how
that's
it
why
goes.
my hair is up today. This is all I got. This is all. I feel like Sigourney Weaver for that movie she did with Jennifer Love Hewitt, where she would try to get all dressed up and like make things happen.
I don't know what that is.
Heartbreakers.
All right,
I don't know.
let's do some housekeeping here. I did see early on we had a super chat from Gamingham. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
before
still
we
here.
even started.
Thank you so much for the support, Gamingham.
Yeah.
He has also used up his monthly member super chat and said, "Hey, Trouble Dan and not Trouble Crystal."
I am good today.
You know what I love? Like, I'm the difficult one. Right? Like, would you agree? Like,
That's a
you're
trick question.
You're easygoing, go with the flow. You're easy, but I'm the difficult one. But when people watch us, you're the troublemaker.
I am.
I love it.
I am.
I love it. What else is going on here? I read some of this already. Marianne is here with her member super chat. Thank you so much. She says, "Hi, Dan and Crystal. Almost
Hi.
a year as a member. Love your live stream. Thanks. We love having you here."
Yes. Hi, Marianne.
Brittany has gifted a RFS Dan
got it.
membership. Thank you so much. And the lucky recipient was Martha Fillmore. Martha, you
Right,
now
good
have
job, Martha.
access to all of our audio recordings, not a podcast. And for you members, if you missed it, there was a new episode that went up this week.
There's unspoken words yet to
No, they were already spoken. Unlistened.
Unlistened words.
There you go.
By your ears that are there. Yes, so check that out.
Wilton wants to know, did you turn in that really rude FedEx
No,
guy? I sure would have.
Snitches
hold
get
on.
stitches. So, no. Whoa, what do you did you see the sneakiness?
Right, he knew he wasn't supposed to be up
Where
there.
were you going?
No.
Come here,
So
buddy.
he had the misfortune of, if you guys missed it, Dan posted a story of, it was actually an Amazon delivery guy who stood at the end of our porch, did not even come up the steps, and just chucked the packages up. You don't know what's in there.
That was the second round. I was sitting here editing, and I heard thump, thump, and then I opened up the camera, and I was like,
Your hair.
I opened up the camera, and I was like, no way, that guy's cool. And then I rewound it a minute, and then he whipped the first two things at me, at the porch, and then he came back for round 2 and threw stuff at the porch again. And then I was only like messing around. I was like, oh, somebody's having a bad day, because whatever.
I'm
Like,
already pissed off at how many times they've delivered stuff and broken my plants.
they ruin your plans.
Like full-on branches broken off of my
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in my package, and you're not paying attention to what's on the porch. And I kind of had a shitty morning yesterday at work. Like, people were pissing me off. So I came home for lunch. I saw the story, immediately went over to Amazon, and they always ask, how was your delivery? Driver was unprofessional, and driver mishandled package. ×2, because there were
You're a
two
snitch.
separate orders.
So I got him in
snitched.
trouble?
Mm-hmm.
I got him in
You
trouble?
did.
I was just like, haha, he's having a bad day. I don't know why he whipped that stuff on the porch, enough that I heard it while I was editing.
It would have taken
So,
him just as much
I
effort
don't know
to
why.
lean over and set it at the end of the porch, which also annoys me, because don't put
So
it at
maybe
the end.
he was having a bad day.
But no, I don't care. Then
But he walked
Then
up
you get
and
reported.
he threw the 2 white packages, which were just shorts. I got new shorts. And then he came back with all the other stuff and threw it. And it was this pill bottle thing that hit the ground.
and the other thing that's
Yeah,
there.
it was these things that hit the ground that I was like, what's that noise?
So if you guys saw on the calendar, we're making Twinkies. So years and years, like probably a decade
We just
ago,
jumped away from
We're
that.
getting there. We got this.
Crystal had alcohol, I forgot.
This is
You
my
want-
show.
you
You
want me
follow
to-
my story. No, don't worry about that. Like a decade ago, Dan's mom bought me a Twinkie pan. I don't love Twinkies, so I've never used it. Never. But Dan decided he wanted Twinkies, so we're gonna use the Twinkie pan. And I got the squirty filler thingy. This could have broken. He could have broken this by throwing it. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Then they would have had to have brought us a new one tomorrow. Look,
I don't want him coming back to my house.
We stopped ordering frames because every time we got a frame, it came with the glass broken every single
Yes.
time. Every single time. Anyway, I wasn't mad at him. I was like, whatever.
I was mad.
He was like, you should have heard the UPS truck today. I recorded it. The UPS truck today had his speakers full on NWA blasting out front here today. I mean, what do you want? We're on the east side of Lancaster. But I got him in trouble. I'm sorry if you watch this, dude. Like,
I'm not. Don't throw my
she's
packages.
the one that should get the stitches.
Don't throw. You don't know what's in there. Don't throw my packages. Problem solved. Do your job right. What if I just answered the phone at work and was like, "What?" That's the equivalent,
What'd
right?
you do? Well, you don't do that. No, you're like, corporate accounts payable. Mina speaking. How may I help you?
I am. Even when I'm buzzed, I still am nice and friendly on the phone. Athena says, I watched your live stream with your security cameras. Kamiko was having a blast.
I know, huh? She was out there today running around too, not doing stuff. I was like, oh, I got those security cameras, and I was playing old episodes of our podcast, and I was like, letting people know there was a new one. Also, like, I was like lonely, so I just
Aw.
wanted like, so I turned the cameras
You
on.
needed someone to come hang out with
because
you.
everybody else came and hang out, and they were talking to each other, and then I was doing yard stuff, so that was fun. Kamiko has a good time outside.
She does. She absolutely does.
Uh-huh.
Amanda with her member super chat. She has been a member for almost
Hi,
3 whole
Amanda.
years. Thank you so much. At the Dan TV level. She says, evening, Dan and Crystal. I'm going to attempt macarons. I'm assuming you mean macarons because your next sentence is, I'm so nervous and have no filling ideas. I guess I will cross that bridge if I get to the filling. Macarons are one thing I have no desire to make.
Is that the 2 cookies?
Yes.
But you
Macaroons is a cookie. It looks like a little seashell or something.
Okay.
It's different. Macarons is
But-
the sandwichy thing.
But you don't get to pick the inside. It's the macaroon
no.
inside.
It has a filling.
Yeah, the macaroon filling. It tastes like
No, you make them flavored.
pistachio.
It's like a very delicate, finicky little cookie that apparently people have a lot of trouble getting to turn out correctly, which is part of the reason. Look, I have enough trouble on my own. You guys watch the show. I don't need finicky recipes. I can't. Props to you for attempting it. I hope they turn out well. Good luck to you.
Why? Do something. Do something.
I have
easier.
no desire to make anything difficult. The croquembouche. You know, the little cream puff poof ball things, and they make a Christmas tree out of it. And then
okay. I thought they were the villains from Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm like, Moose and Skrillin, what?
Looks beautiful, would love to try it. Will, taste it. I will never try to make that.
How'd you taste it? That's a Muppet.
That's how I put things in my mouth.
Don't forget to scroll down.
I'll get there. Good luck to you, and I hope they turn out well. Please let me know. Please report back, even if it doesn't work. Let us know how, what happened. Sometimes I see people make them, and they're like, "This was my first try," and they're beautiful and perfect. I am sure I am not that person, so I hope that you are. Sam is 10 minutes late. That's 2 demerits. You missed it, Sam. There was margaritas at work today, so I'm at my finest. Gamingham wants to know if you know where the blinker fluid goes.
Yeah. That I do. I'm okay with that.
Do you remember when you and I first started dating, and I still drove the Mustang, and I was like, oh man, my carburetor on my Mustang always had issues, and I always had to adjust the air-fuel mixture, so I just kept a screwdriver in the glove box, and I'd just pop out and pop the hood, and all right, there we go. And you were just like, what are you doing? You could not fathom that
you were
would
gonna
fiddle with
up
things.
into the belts.
No. It's a 66. Everything's spread out. I can climb in there with it if I needed to.
Oh, no,
but I will never forget how you were just like, you don't just pop the hood and do things. You have to take it somewhere.
You gotta unplug it. You gotta unplug it.
No, I fiddled with it.
You gotta use the degauser.
Kevin is here. Hello, Kevin.
What's up,
He sent
Kevin?
us a super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Good evening, Crystal and Dan. And I know Jess is probably watching. Good evening, Snow Dogs Jess. I have not seen her in the chat yet.
She is doing game night, and they were playing. I'm taking the credit for this. I sent them all the versions of Villainous from Disney, which I got to play in Canada, and it was so fun. The Star Wars one's kind of like a standalone one, and I saw that they were playing that tonight finally, so I was like, yahoo!
Nice.
So she'll be back later because I'm on call. I did tomorrow's video for the Dogs channel, and I'm waiting to hear back how it's going. So I'll hear from her soon.
Laura says, who doesn't love Dan? Anybody who's been on the other end of a customer service phone call with him, let me tell you that. Dan is the nicest guy. You get him in person at a counter with somebody, and he's super nice all the time. You get him on the phone, not so much. Not so much. You really just want to take the phone from him and tell him to stop.
What?
So there's your answer to that.
I don't know about that.
What did you think? How did you think this was going to end?
You're different today. I like this. What? Last time you dropped him.
He flailed. I think you had foil or something. You scared him. That's a big boy.
Dude, Baxter's
headed that
Baxter's
direction.
gonna beat him. Nikki, I see you there. You're playing Hogwarts Legacy on PS4. That game looks so fun. It does. I'm a muggle, but it really does look fun. It's optimized for my Steam Deck too, so it would play nice on the couch. Maybe during a Christmas sale when it comes on sale, I'd check it out. But enjoy it. I heard it's awesome. People are having a great time with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my X-Play minute.
Denise agrees with me and would have reported the driver too.
You're a snitch, Denise.
Look,
I know you?
Yeah.
I do know you. What? Really?
For the record, I also report when the delivery's good. I give them all thumbs up when you came and you put it on my porch and you didn't break a plant. Good job. Thank you. But no, you want to just toss your stuff, you're doing your job wrong. That's it. I'm going to tell somebody. If it would have been an option to upload the video, I went and looked. Can I upload the video so they can see what I'm actually complaining about?
He's on a mission. Let him do whatever he's going to do.
He wants to just, be in my space.
He's usually, purposefully doing something. I don't know if he's looking for the bug or what.
I don't know what he's doing. Chris, who is always on a mission to make me say things that are difficult or embarrassing to say, thank you so much, with his member super chat, in the words of the incomparable Snoop Dogg, sizzle, shizzle, differizzle, dizzle. Let's get baked party, people. We'll get there,
Don't step on my keyboard. Do you remember in the late 90s when all the izzles from Snoop Dogg came out?
Yes.
It was hard to comprehend in the beginning, and then he really turned it into something. What the heck?
Wolfie wants to know if you're sure that it wasn't an ice cream truck bumping the music today instead of the UPS truck.
No, I had the video on my phone. It was definitely the dude in the UPS. The guy with the UPS truck and the cornrows was definitely blasting the music.
Wilton, with her member super chat, thank you so much, friend, for the support and for being here. When I mailed out one of my ceramic birds I sold on Etsy, the guy at the post office took the box and then threw it like a basketball across the whole building. I'm glad I used a lot of packing. Absolutely. The problem is Amazon does not. Amazon literally sent me a picture frame in one of those white bags. Not even the thicker brown cardboard ones, but a white bag. You know they heard the glass rattling around there the whole time. They're just like, I don't know, I'm just taking it to where I'm supposed to take it. Why would you do that? So
I would do this. I'm a lemming.
I filed a complaint.
I would just do this.
I asked for a new one, and they sent it in a box. Like, they should have done it in the first place. Who puts a picture frame in like, I'm gonna ship this out, and thinks, this can just go in a plastic bag.
And it's like step one. No, I don't know.
I have to pee and they won't let me just put it in something. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I like you today. You're animated.
That's what happens when I drink. When I don't drink too much. Hannah with her member super chat. Thank you so much. I have to do car work at some point, Sunday or Monday. Long story short, HVAC part broke inside the cabin, gotta replace it. Going to be a pain in the backside.
Dang,
but I'm tired of the clicking noise.
Nice.
Hi. way to use up all the characters.
Yeah,
you got this, friend.
It's gonna get hot too, so ooh, hold on. My master's voice.
Amanda says, someday I want to show you how to make cream puffs. I know how to make cream puffs. Cream puffs were actually the first thing I ever baked, because go big, right? My mom had that red and white checkered, Better Homes and Gardens or something, cookbook. And for some reason I decided that was the first thing I wanted to make. And I made them. I don't like to make them. They get soggy, like, really easily. This squirty thing I got for the Twinkies might help to fill them. Not a big cream puff fan. I made them once, like, maybe 10, 15 years ago. But other than that, haven't made them since I was a kid. Not the biggest fan. Kevin has super chatted to ask for more cats, please. There's plenty. Don't worry. They're all sleeping now. Look, if any of them come strolling through, I will circle of life them for you. They're all just so used to it, he just takes it. Okay, we're doing this now. Aw, good boy, Topo. How's that? Oh, what else? Sorry, the chat keeps jumping when I try to scroll. Marie says, I love it. Crystal's full of sass. Oh, I'm always full of sass. I try to stay focused. Sometimes. I don't know what else is happening. Are we making lemon bread? You want to make some
yeah.
lemon loaf?
Did you read all the super chats? I see one up there from Kev.
I did.
Thank you.
He wanted more cats. So if you see any cats, please circle of life them.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I can do that.
Dan doesn't listen to the show.
They just ate, but, like, I can get them to come around.
Linda wants to know, are you going to use the Cadbury Mini Egg Cookbook? I'm going to use all the cookbooks. Yeah, I will. I've eaten almost all the Cadbury.
I forgot we had
eggs.
that. Can we make that happen? Like, soon?
Yes. Excuse me. Yes. Absolutely. I did. Here, you stay here. Stay here. Linda, I don't know if you were in the Facebook group because I tried to tag you and I couldn't. I did use the coloring instructional book and I painted the cactus cat, and I love it, and it's so cute. This is a tiny one, and I'm gonna make a bigger one because I love this and it's adorable. I knocked this out in one night. There you go. You can have that. Please don't smash it. Oh, what else is happening? Foxy Koala is here. Hello, Foxy Koala. Hey, everyone, just popping in real quick before I gotta get back to work. Well, enjoy your work. I hope that you love your job, because I'm envious. I'm sure the poopy parts are not as good as the snuggly, cuddly, petty, furry parts, but I'm pretty envious, and I hope you enjoy it. Brittany says, send me your template. I want to paint it, too. Brittany. Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm showing her... you shut the side camera off. Well, Brittany, I texted Dan and said, are you able to send Brittany the file of the stencil for the cat cactus? And he said, probably.
I
mean, to be fair, that wasn't a yes. But I did see your comment. I did tell him. It's on Dan now. Dan's got the file. I scanned it in and then printed it at the size I wanted. Do you want a 5x7 or an 8x10?
I'll send it after this.
Right after this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. So our first step, we're going to mix sugar and lemon zest. Wilton says to send it to her too. I feel like everybody wants it. I don't know if we can just post it though, because it's like from a book. It's not a free template that was
correct.
That was given out. Brittany would like both sizes. Wilton, what size would you like? All right, we're doing a cup of sugar. And I already measured out. You guys remember I froze all my lemon zest, and last night I actually remembered to thaw it out. Wilton would like the smaller one. So this is 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. I actually weighed it out. I don't remember what the weight was, but I did post that in the recipe. So I weighed this perfect amount out. Jess is here. She says I made it. Hello, friend. People are already saying hi to you, and you weren't even here. Jess says, Crystal, you need a Ninja Creamy. I just made lemon ice cream. Dan was showing me all the stuff that you guys had made with it, and it sounds amazing.
She hasn't stopped about the creamy. Like, she's all about it.
I wish it was called something else.
She's joined creamy Facebook pages.
You know how people don't like the word moist? I feel like creamy might be that word for me.
I will say, though, I've been watching Jess make stuff with it for the last, day. And the texture of everything looks like I want it in my mouth.
Well, my birthday's coming up. Just saying. I'm gonna put that out there. Lemon ice cream does sound delicious. Alright, so we're just gonna mix our lemon zest and our sugar together. And hopefully, yeah, it's breaking out. This well until we see that the lemon zest has infused its oil with the sugar. It was frozen. I don't know if it's going to do that. We'll see. Oh, it smells so lemony. I love lemon zest. Okay, to this we are going to add a stick of softened butter, which we remembered to take out. Beer Bug says, I saw a drawn picture of a cactus in a pot with a frowny face that said, hugs. I kind of love that. Debbie Scott is here. Hello, Debbie. Thanks for joining us. Wilton says, moist has never bothered me. It just reminds me of the old TV commercials for cake mixes. Yeah, I feel like moist doesn't really bother me, but creamy for some reason, like, I don't know. We're going to call that something else. The Ninja Ice Cream Maker. Christine agrees with me. Thank you. Dan's gone, so I can't show you, but I think it's infusing because it looks like it's evenly mixed.
Here I am.
Alright, here you are. Can I have side cam? It smells so lemony. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera. Tristan hates the word splurge. I'm with you. I don't really like that word either.
I never thought about it until now, but okay, I'm team splurges. No, I guess that's not.
I don't like splurge. I don't know that I ever used that in a sentence.
Alright.
Yeah? You concur? Yeah, I think it's lemony, crystally, sugary. I don't know. We'll give it another minute or two. I hate when they say some plant milk is creamy. I don't want creamy milk. I just want a drink, right? Oh, Chris, leave it to Chris. A big splurge of moist creaminess. That makes me want to vomit. And the word moist doesn't even bother me. That sentence makes me want to vomit. It said to mix it until the oil's mixed with the sugar, and I don't know what that means.
It's like Parmesan.
It definitely looks different than just like regular sugar. It looks like, yeah.
Is Kumika still outside?
She came in to eat. Did you let her out after that?
No.
Gaming Ham is trying to figure out a way on how not to blow myself up trying to remove a gas cylinder valve.
I think just like don't create a spark.
There you go. Linda Roberts is here. Hello, friend.
She didn't say hello. She said hey, Chris.
Hey.
Hey.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Scott recommending Gaming Ham that you point the valve away from you. There you go. See, someone can always help.
Scott knows.
Thanks, Dan. Alright, we're mixing the butter well. That's all it says. Mix well. What is in the bowl? Lemon zest and sugar. Yes, it is a cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. And I just added a half a cup of softened butter. And we're going to mix it well. Laura Rose does not like the word creme brulee. I don't think that one bothers me. Gamingham's trying to make a metal foundry. I'm not sure what that means.
That sounds dangerous.
A little bit, huh? Alright, once this is mixed, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and mix it well. You know my rubber band broke that was holding my paper towel around?
Why though? It should be all like moist all the time from the
I don't know, but it broke and
oil.
I keep forgetting to bring a new one home. Are you digging in the candy dish again? Get out of there. You already had candy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing?
candy.
You don't need any more candy. Linda, thank you again for all the chocolate, though. I have been making my way through that all week.
Me too.
You see, there's still like 3.5 of the cookies we made last week there because we've been eating chocolate more than cookies. I brought 2 of those to my mom. Soggy. Yeah, I don't like the word soggy. That's gross.
Soggies just reminded me of the commercials back in the day from maybe the Soggies were the arch enemies to Snap Crackle Pop Rice Krispies. Was it the Soggies?
Soggy makes me think of like wet diapers. Like nothing good is ever soggy. Ever. Jennifer wishes she had someone to tell her not to eat too much candy. Just post videos of yourself eating too much candy and I will tell you, stop eating so much candy while I eat too much candy.
Sam, don't take away my lemon cake. Oh, my mom's here. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Ma. All right, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Ooh, Dateline's doing a show about a cold case murder in Lancaster.
Ordain.
Which one? I need more information.
Right?
Because we have a famous one that happened in Palmdale, but
Right.
I don't know which one happened in... Like, is it a current episode? Do I need to go watch it? Am I going to see my house?
It's probably that baseball bat one. The one that's like literally at the street. What's the one that's like a mile? What's the one between here and there that you get hit with a baseball bat or something?
I don't remember that.
I think there was one like in between us and like the corner store over there.
Ricky Cowles, NBC. Is that the guy you knew? From the bike shop? No, huh?
I don't know. If you like it. No, that wasn't him.
No?
No.
I'm gonna check that out tonight. Wilton doesn't like the word crotch. Doesn't even know if YouTube's gonna allow her to say it. Yes, it did let you say it. Yeah, crotch is ugly. Limp? No, Mr. Danielle, not a big fan. Nothing good is ever limp. Well, wait. There's 2 different versions of the word limp. Like a thing can be limp, or like you are walking with a limp. That one doesn't bother me. Like, oh, like cat's limping.
So it's from the 90s. 90s shooting.
Oh! I went to high school with her.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Yeah.
You say that girl's name all the time.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know if this is a different one, but I know there was an episode about it. I went to high school with that girl and didn't like her at all. She was snooty. Yeah,
You
know
always
that
have
story.
stories with her. Just the other day
yes.
you were saying something about high school.
The
and her.
other girl, so Amy's the one I went to high school with. The other one is Jennifer. I went to junior high with her. I think we might have gone to high school together too, but I didn't know her in high school, but I went to junior high with her. So original air date 5/5/23. Okay, so it's a new, there's another one like a 48 hours or something, like some other murder something has done something on that, but it's not unsolved. They solved it. She's been in jail for like a decade. It wasn't solved for a really long time, but she's been in jail for like a decade.
Am I tongue green?
No.
Ah.
Sorry. All right. Once done, you can switch to a what? Just switch to a whisk. Now you want me to dirty up something else? Jesus. We all need a crystal telling us no junk food as I eat junk food, as I weekly bake junk food and just get fatter and fatter. Go back and watch like the first episode and I'm like 20 pounds lighter. It's really sad. Need to do something about that. I just like snacks is all.
So, well, we were at the Bid Summit. Al is a pit master, roast master, or whatever, like chef barbecue guy, and all his buddies that came to visit him are all like big, like dude, first are like 6 something, but they're all huge dudes, and I think it goes together with like the barbecue lifestyle.
Yeah, it just makes you a big dude.
Yeah,
it gives you that dad bod.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you want to do when you die? I want to be buried, and I want you guys to eat me.
Like buried in a pit, like a Hawaiian luau pig.
Yeah, I could just be there. I could be a turdankin. You can bury me.
No, stop it. This is why I'm a vegetarian. Mr. Danny Dell with the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Now I'm gonna get my whisk out and dirty. Stop it. You can't do things like that off camera, or I'm gonna have to call you out. Just that was your one warning. Do it again, Dan. Gamingham has lost half a pound.
Nice. Good job.
Congratulations.
Good job.
I saw Wilton's post today. She's lost, I think she said 20 pounds doing her recumbent bike. So good job, friend. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. I don't even think you haven't been doing it that long, have you? Like a month, maybe? Hold on, Blake's texting me. He was LOLing at something I sent him like 4 hours ago when I was buzzed. That's all. What am I doing next? Continue mixing until you get a pale and fluffy consistency. Oh, like me, pale and fluffy. Not listening. Wilton says, thanks, I have a long way to go, but that's a good start. It is, and I'm sure that's encouraging. Like, to be able to see results right away. Good job. I'm proud of you. My scale doesn't measure in half pounds, only in tons. I prefer not to weigh myself. It's quite disappointing. We only have a scale because Dan asked for one for Christmas one year. Like, we didn't have a scale in the house. Like, that's not a thing I chose to have in my house. I don't need that kind of hatred in my life. That kind of judgment. Not happening. We're pretty pale and fluffy. Let's see what our next step is. Add eggs, but do it one at a time. The wording on this recipe is really weird. Hannah is 11 months and a couple of days sober. Well, we're congratulating everybody on their accomplishments. Good job, Hannah. I'm proud of you. Almost a whole year. If it wasn't for us, would you still be baking with margarine and sticking to your comfort recipes? Absolutely. Absolutely. The switch to butter came when I had some butter left over from a recipe that specifically called for like unsalted butter or something. And within about a week, I made my chocolate chip cookie recipe with margarine and with butter, and there was a noticeable difference. That's what really made me switch and just like, if I can tell the difference that drastically, I should be using the better stuff. And yes, it's way more expensive. It's like 4 times the price. I can get a box of margarine for the price of a stick of actual real butter, but it makes a difference. I can definitely tell the difference in the recipe. Tristan says, I'm only 41 days sober, but I've lost like 26 pounds in 3 months. Good job. Look at everybody go. We're all getting ready for hot girl summer. Well, not me, but good job, you guys. I'm just over here making snacks. And yes, whoever had said that, I think it was Bjornbug. I tried new recipes here and there. Like, you know, a few times a year I'd try something new and add it to my repertoire. But I really like just, I'm just going to try something new now and something new. Like, I've tried a lot of recipes. And when I started this, it was just, let me show you guys the recipes that I like. And then I ran out of recipes that I like. And now I just make new things all the time. Unsalted butter at Costco is the way to buy it for bulk baking. Blake just got a Costco card. My mom has one, so we would go sometimes, but it's too hard to coordinate our schedules and times when we both want to go over there, because who wants to go to Costco after work on a weekday? And who wants to go on a weekend? And I'm going to start sending Dan with Blake in the middle of the day. And you can go buy me bulk flour and sugar and butter.
Oh, I love middle of the day shopping.
Oh, it's the best.
We went shopping on the weekend this weekend because my Jeep wasn't working. Can you hitch my back? Thanks. Because my Jeep wasn't working. and it was like so crowded, and like everybody's little Rugrats are everywhere. When I go in the morning, it's like people like that need help reaching the top shelf of stuff, and it's like empty. So I'd rather just go during the day for you.
Absolutely, I will make you a list.
But yeah, Blake's all bragging about his Costco card, so maybe him and I will go.
Keep bragging, kid. We're just gonna send you shopping.
Yeah, maybe him and I will go next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, because I need a big old giant bag of flour again. Wilton, I'm very envious. She says we tried a real dragon fruit for the first time the other day. It was $5.99 at Meijer for one, so we split one between us, but it was pretty good.
Yes.
I love the flavor of dragon fruit, like in things. I've never had an actual dragon fruit.
They were right when we walked into Stater Brothers. They were with the avocados. The day before yesterday, they were with the avocados.
Were they?
And I think they were $5.99. I feel like Meijer and Stater Brothers like sometimes mirror stuff.
I wonder if they're the same parent company.
But like I saw that so I saw them there. Wait, what was the?
They tried a dragon fruit.
It was pretty good. Did you just like cut it up and eat it, or like I think you have to like do something to it, right?
No, I think you just make it. It's white inside and full of tiny, crunchy black seeds that are okay to eat. Yeah, like a kiwi, right? Like, as far as the seeds go, the little dots.
Yeah, Hannah, I've avoided that, or I've gone on Sunday mornings before the church people come. You're good until about 10:30, and then...
You like to get up in the morning. If I need something, I can tell you the night before, Friday or Saturday night,
yeah.
And you'll get up in the morning and go to the store. I don't do weekend mornings. So by the time I'm up, showered, and like ready to leave the house, it's at least noon.
No, I'm up.
At least.
I'm up early, and then I'm ready to like do a thing.
All right, now it wants me to add the
like
lemon juice, but I thawed my lemon juice, but I think only half of it goes in here. Yeah, 2 tablespoons in here because the rest is going to go into the glaze.
You cut the dragon fruit in quarters, peel the skin off. It's like a kiwi. Okay.
Yeah, we should try one sometime. I don't know if I want to spend $6 on one.
Yeah, and
Hannah says,
big. It was
Crystal's
like,
my kind of people. I'm not functional till noon. Yeah, I am not the guy that goes into work and is like, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy hump day. No, please don't talk to me before like at least 10. Like, just don't talk to me. When I worked at the print shop and it was just at most 3 of us, we did not talk to each other before 10. Like, the guys had to have their coffee and I just needed to wake up. And I'm not a functional person before noon.
What are you doing to it? It looks like mashed potatoes.
A little bit, huh? Right now it's just fluffy buttery stuff. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons, if I can get this to... I should probably weigh this because I weighed it instead of measuring when I put it in here. That's probably a better idea. Yeah. Oh, I should probably turn the oven on. Nobody sent me stop signs. Oh, where are we at? 320? I don't even think I have a 320 setting on here. No, I do. Would you look at that? Alright, 320. What's that? That's how you know the weather's nice out here. Alright, 30 milliliters. Thanks for the oven emojis, guys. Appreciate you. Amanda says, I found a place near us that sells farm fresh eggs, and it's a group home for adults on the spectrum. Once I'm done with these store-bought eggs, I'm going to be getting farm fresh eggs. Oh, that is awesome. I have to zero out my scale first.
Egg prices are coming down finally.
They are. They're getting much more reasonable. What was it again? 30 milliliters. Am I on milliliters? I am. Almost there. There we go. All right, the rest of this is going to go into the glaze. The sound of a nice V8 engine. I don't know, it sounded like motorcycles, but who knows? All right, let me make sure I'm at the right step here. Add eggs, do one at a time, mix well. Add the lemon juice and mix well. I'm already liking like the fluffiness I got going on here. I had a recipe that I used for years. I didn't love it, but I just used that recipe because that was the one I used. But now that I'm over here like trying new recipes, I wanted to find a good new recipe. How do you weigh milliliters? I don't know. I have a button and I put different settings and then it said milliliters. I don't know. It has like grams and fluid ounces and some other stuff and things. There are now so many oven emojis covering the screen. Alright, now we're gonna do dry ingredients. Hold on, I gotta get back up to the list of ingredients. What are we doing? I do not like how this recipe is written. Okay, flour, sugar. No, we did sugar. Excuse me. Baking powder and salt. Flour, baking powder, and salt. I'm probably going to fall asleep to the sound of your voices. Should I talk more sweetly for you? And then we'll shout something and wake you up. Do you use your scale a lot? Because I thought about getting one, but I'm worried I won't use it too much. We got it, honestly, to weigh packages. When I ship my holiday cookies, we got it for that. Because we create our own shipping labels, so we had to be able to weigh them. We use it a lot. A lot of recipes that I use do not show the weight, but when they do, I try to use it because it gives you a more accurate result. I would say we use it enough to make it worth it. They're like $20 at Walmart. So, yeah, as long as you're not investing like $100 into it, it's definitely worth it. $20 is not much. 20 bucks is about my limit for like, I'll spend this and not worry about it.
It's good for the kitchen because like I've weighed like meat and stuff. And
yes, when we're making like a meat recipe and it calls for a pounded chicken, I don't know how much this weighs, so we'll weigh it to like have an idea if it's, and the meat we get from work and stuff. You're making faces at me. To know if we need to scale the recipe down or up for all the other ingredients based on the chunk of meat that we have. So yeah, we use the heck out of it. All right, what am I doing? 1.5 cups of flour. I was gonna say more sugar. No, I caught myself. It just says dry ingredients. This recipe is written horribly in some places and really well in other places. I love it when the recipe, like, give me the list of ingredients so I can prepare everything. And then as you go through the recipe, include the amount so I don't have to keep scrolling back up to the recipe. Tell me to add a cup of flour. Tell me to add a cup of sugar. This one does that until it just says mix all the dry ingredients. So then I had to go back up and find the dry ingredients. Oh, Amanda with the Blake emojis. Blake is not here today. 2. 3. Chris, stop trying to screw me up. Gaming Ham's getting a soup maker to make cold soup. What kind of cold soup? I need more information. What soups do you eat cold?
You start by making hot soup, and then you put it into the creamy, and then it makes cold soup. But you have to make hot soup first for it to get cold. If you already have like cold soup, you can't make cold soup. So you have to heat the soup up before you put it in the Ninja creamy.
Is that right?
Was that where you put it in?
No, he's getting a soup maker.
I love cold cucumber soup. What is that?
Interesting. Chris says he will not stop trying to screw me up. Thanks.
I've had like cucumber water.
Hannah says like
that's good.
That is good. I love cucumbers. Hannah says like the cold soup from a series of unfortunate events. Oh, we never got through that series. Beer and Bug says, Dan, that's sorbet.
I learned cold soup from Lisa Simpson when she had her gazpacho. I'm like, what is that?
Gazpacho. Hannah says that her dad laughs every time I count like the count. I do it all the time, even when you guys aren't watching. Gazpacho.
Wasn't he a Marx brother? Was it a Gazpacho Marx?
Pinocchio's brother.
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. All right, a teaspoon of baking powder. I don't know why that was a question.
Oh, Amanda with the Terry emoji. Maybe it'll make her show up.
Aw, I talked to her today. I sent her my picture of my margarita at work. I knew she would appreciate it. And a half a teaspoon of salt. I need more information about your cold soups. You left me hanging. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess he said gazpacho.
Yes, gazpacho.
All right, so I'm just gonna sift this into here. Oh, Hannah, that's cute. Oh, sirens! We had sirens across the street last night. Ooh, sirens! I have them outside my bedroom window every single day. It's the best. I never hear another siren in my life. I loved being at Jess's house and going to Jason's house and like, yeah, sometimes you hear sirens, but they're like, over there, way over there. I don't think we heard any at Jess's house. She did complain about the one loud truck in town. Wasn't even loud. A cold cucumber soup is full of cucumbers and dill.
What is dill?
I'm not familiar, I mean, dill like dill pickle, but I'm not familiar with the taste of, like, adding dill to things.
I didn't know what dill, yeah. Is it like a dough?
No, it's a seasoning.
Oh.
Dillweed.
But it's not a dough.
No.
What do you use it, like, what is it? It's a plant. Okay, okay. I've been called it, but...
Hannah Freeman says there are no sirens in Ohio. Like in the whole state? Are they banned?
That's because you have a half a mile.
If so, I'm moving to Ohio. Make room. Here I come.
That's because you have a half a mile between your front door and the street. And with like, you know how like grass and like nobody goes up the street. It's like in a Toyota truck commercial or something. Like Chevy truck commercial street is like one of those.
I absolutely loathe the sounds of sirens. Like, I'm mad at the people who need the sirens because how dare you disrupt my life by calling an ambulance. So unnecessary. Oh, Hannah says they stopped at the house across the street. And were you peeping out the lines? Like, ooh, what's happening? That's what we do when they come through here.
That don't sound good.
How about that? It's just because it's at a low.
Alright, cold cucumber soup. Looks okay.
Tristan says, I want to try cucumber sandwiches. One of my favorite sandwiches I discovered by accident. I was at a friend's house, and she did one of those, like, let me see what I have in the fridge kind of things. And she brought back pita bread, hummus, cucumber, and avocado. The little, like, Persian cucumbers that are less cucumbery. And so you take the pita bread, and you smear hummus on it. And then you, on half of it, you put slices of the Persian cucumber and slices of avocado, and then you sandwich it in half. So good, so like cool and refreshing and light. That's something we eat a lot in the summer. We should get some.
It's good to eat when you're drunk, so that way if you pass out in your food, you wake up the next morning, no bags under your eyes.
Shut up.
I clicked on your soup recipe, Jess. It looks good.
Chris says dill is a weed, you dillweed.
I learned it from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, somebody grew up watching Beavis and Butthead. Gamingham says I might make cold French onion soup from the recipe that Jess made.
That's dip.
That's dip. Jess says it's what makes dill pickles taste like dill.
The stork did it. I thought the stork did it.
Jordan is here and sent us a super chat. Thank you so much for the support, friend. I hope you are doing well. She sent my favorite pear emoji. Says,
Happy Friday.
Hey, you.
It's always with the pear.
I like the pear.
Yeah, the pear is always up to something. What's the pear doing today? Is it working out?
Taking off its glasses and flipping around and saying, hey, you. Oh, it keeps jumping. Oh, okay, that's the recipe you were talking about. A cold cucumber soup has buttermilk in it, too. Brady says, I hear sirens so much. My road is their fast route to the hospital. Yeah, we've talked about it before, how there's a fire station up the street and an ambulance, like, dispatch place, so yeah, we hear them all the time. I could really do without it.
You made the cucumber bread the other day.
Zucchini. That's different. Looks the same. It's not the same.
It's the same. It goes...
I assure you, if I made that bread out of cucumber, it would not taste the way that it does.
Are you sure it goes zucchini, cucumber, pickle?
No.
Like, if I take a zucchini, I can... If I take a zucchini...
What do you think you do to a zucchini to turn it into a cucumber?
It, like... I don't know. It, like, probably needs more, like... You probably put it in, like... I don't know, like Sprite or something. Like, you put it, like, in, like...
Cooking with Dan, everybody.
Maybe more water. Maybe it needs more water. And then you put it in the dill. Like I just learned about. Then you put it in the dill, and then it'll become a pickle.
No. No, I think vinegar is required to make pickles.
Okay, yeah, vinegar. You can go from zucchini to cucumber with vinegar, and then from cucumber to pickle, you put dill in the vinegar. So I think
no, zucchini's different. Jordan says, just came to say hi. Tomorrow is the last day of the semester. I graduate next spring. Yay! I think Blake just finished his semester.
Oh, nice.
This week too.
Cool. I like it when he's off because then we get to hang out more.
Yeah.
Are you putting it back in the mixer?
No, I think that's it. This is super fluffy. Let me double check here. Oh no, I need to add milk, but it says just to fold it in.
Okay.
Add milk and fold, use or whisk and mix. I just rinsed it. Jesus. This recipe, I'm done. Throw it away. Half a cup of milk.
Whoa.
Adele says she just posted a video to the RFS group for your adorable viewing pleasure. Is it your chunky little dancing baby? Because she's pretty adorable. Try having police, fire, and ambulance going past every, 15 minutes. Some nights that does happen. Some nights it is bad. Dale says my favorite veggie-based sandwich is a good old-fashioned tomato sandwich. Sliced tomato, mayonnaise, and a very tiny bit of salt on either plain white bread, rye bread, or sourdough bread. I hate tomatoes, and that sounds disgusting.
Oh, that's an old person sandwich there. I think my dad used to eat.
I cannot stand the texture of a tomato. It is moist and creamy and splurgy. Yeah, not a fan at all. Folding in very well. Now here comes everybody who loves tomato sandwiches.
Yep, you're gonna get love apples thrown at you.
I don't care. You're not changing my mind. I can't with tomatoes.
Adele, your kid looks so Australian.
Adele, I loved your post of the family tree. That's so awesome. Like, your kid gets to start life knowing what their family tree is. I have a pretty big family, and hold on.
I was bummed out. Everybody looked normal in Adele's family tree. They all just look normal.
In 2013, we had a family reunion, and ahead of the family reunion, my Aunt Terry did a whole ass family tree. It was on the wall with everybody's pictures all branched out. We went and all stayed at a hotel, and there was the banquet room or conference room or whatever. There's a whole wall of the family tree, and then she gave everybody an individual personalized printout with everybody's name and what their relation was, second cousin twice removed or whatever. Really neat. I don't have patience for that. This just keeps getting better. I'm like, this looks really good, and then I added more things and it looks even better. I think it wanted me to whisk it at this point. Yes. Dirty in another thing, because I already rinsed off my whisk.
Just says you haven't had her tomatoes.
Oh, is that the problem?
I am with just a little bit when she made these porch tomatoes.
Right, but you like tomatoes. I can't handle tomatoes at all.
They were a little bit like stiffer than like a store tomato, which was kind of like just like watery. It's like a bad wagon.
But I also don't like the flavor.
It's like a bad wagon wheel.
If it's filled with sugar, like ketchup and spaghetti sauce, I'm good. But sometimes if like a salsa's too tomatoey, I can't.
I think I'm only okay with it inside like a hamburger or like a sandwich.
Right.
Speaking of that, did you eat like dinner at all tonight?
Is Aunt Terry the one that lived with y'all? No, that's my friend Terry. I also have an aunt named Terry.
She lives in Washington.
Yes. She's in the Facebook group. If you guys are in the Facebook group, Aunt Terry posts a lot of her stuff. She's the other baker in my family that like she's my should have been my mom. Like we have so much in common. Like that should have been my mom in the family. I don't know how I turned out so much like her, but here we are. My mom gets to go see her at the end of the month, and I'm very envious.
Oh, nice.
She's also a gambler like my mom, so they're meeting in Reno. It's getting a little stiff.
You want to mix it for a minute?
Funny, I don't like tomatoes, but I like ketchup. That's because it's full of sugar. Brittany says, we might have the same taste palette. I'm the exact same about tomatoes. Yeah, they're gross. All the liquid that comes out. Like, if somebody puts tomatoes on something and then you take it off, it still tastes like tomatoes and it's all juicy and gross. Oh, no. No. Next time she visits, you should have her bake on the show. My Aunt Terry does not visit. She doesn't come down here. We saw her last year, about a year ago, in April. She came down. We had like a little mini family reunion, and she was down in Torrance, where my other aunt lived. And I did get to bake with her and like make pasta and things and stuff with her. Like I was the only one she let help her in the kitchen. That made me happy. That's good. That's really good and really fluffy. Like it's not dense at all. Add some love to the dish. Don't worry, it's already full of hair. Yeah, I'm excited for this. This looks like it's going to be really good and fluffy bread. All right, let's get our cooking spray. Pour the creamy batter into a loaf pan.
That's not how it's written. All the letters are the same.
I felt like I had to emphasize. This is parchment paper. I prefer the spray.
And you got that spray all over everything.
I know. That's why I do it over the sink, and then I have to wash everything.
Whoa, you almost.
I did not. Although I have.
I do that too. Me too. Me too. I also like corpse salad.
Nope. Try again.
Capri salad?
Caprice?
Like the Capri Sun?
Sort of.
Sliced tomato and mozzarella cheese with a bit of Italian salad dressing poured over. Oh, that stuff's good. Dan,
that
hi.
sounds good, except
That's the longest. That's the longest way to spell my name. I'm gonna go slide over here to the food area.
Stop! You already ate.
What did I eat?
A whole burger. Right before we started, you made a burger.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Hannah says, "Ooh, Capri Sun. I have some of those." Are they clear on the bottom? Because I heard they were doing clear on the bottom for a while since people found mold in them, but I haven't drank one like since Blake was a kid.
That's right, the Capri Sun conspiracy. Well, it wasn't a conspiracy, but it was the chunkening. There's chunks in it like Capri Sun.
So nasty. Hannah says, "No, it's not. They used to be, but not anymore. Enjoy your moldy Capri Sun, then."
It was like after 9/11, like now they're like lax on security.
They're like,
They're like,
people
nobody
forgot
cares.
about that. It's
right.
fine. It's fine.
Right.
Barely inconvenience. Hi, you want to taste?
Maybe. Oh my.
It's good, huh?
Yeah, is that the filling?
No, this is the bread.
And then what goes on is
But it's like super fluffy, huh?
Yeah, what goes on is some drizzle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll just be lemon juice and powdered sugar.
That's very lemony.
Very lemony and very
that's
fluffy.
Very lemony.
I'm mostly excited about the fluff. Beer and Bug says, my grandpa had one of those, a Chevy Caprese salad. It was great. Is that frosting? I almost had a frosting for my graham crackers, and only one cracker left.
It tastes like dough, but it's...
You could eat this like just with graham crackers.
Okay.
What?
I just thought I caught a hair in the light, but there's nothing there. You know how that goes?
I ate it.
No, you didn't.
That's the love.
You didn't eat it.
All right, what are we doing?
I wonder if I should check my Capri Sun. Yes.
Absolutely.
Did you put it in there with the thing?
Put what in there with the thing?
Oh, you didn't put it in there.
I'm checking the thing. You're distracting me. Bake in a preheated oven at 3... As opposed to the unpreheated oven. Don't just stick it in there and hope for the best. 320 for 40 to 50 minutes. We're hanging out for a while.
Wow, okay.
I know, right?
Woo!
We might be taste testing this without the glaze. We'll start with 40, because that's a big difference.
What can we make
40
in?
to 50.
What can we make in between?
I don't know what you want.
What's my 40-minute make times? What you got for me?
You tell me what you want and I'll make it.
But you can't put stuff in the oven.
You're right, I can't. I can in 40 minutes.
Haha. I need something chocolatey. I need something like chocolatey, like cakey or like doughy or cookie. Like I need chocolate and not like brick form.
What do you want?
Fluffy chocolate. So what are my options?
Do you want like pudding or do you want like chocolate cookies?
Yeah, okay. That's
You need me to whip up
fine.
some chocolate cookies for you real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
We're making cookies.
What are our options? What are our options?
My usual go-to is that chocolate cookie with the caramel chips in it. Although I don't have to use caramel chips, I can put whatever. The Hershey.
That sounds fun. Let's do that.
I've made it on the show before. We've done this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Wait, do we have any eggs?
Ooh, I have one egg.
What does that get?
Let me check.
If you need another one, I can try to lay one real quick.
What's going on here? Because I swear I wipe this down once a week, and there's always just stuff splattered on here, Dan. I need to know more information about what you're doing in here when I'm not here.
Please submit all your complaints in writing. Look to see how many eggs that we need in here.
2 eggs.
Oh, I can hatch one.
We're not making that.
Can we? What's it take to make an egg? Like when you go online and you're like, "What's an egg alternative?" Will it be like, get some like yellow food dye and some vegetable oil and some gelatin?
No. They're suggesting a mug cake.
Well, no, we could do better than that.
We could.
We're better than that.
I can make
not that
you-
those are fine at night. Those happen after.
I can make
10
you
at night.
carmelitas. No, I don't think I have caramel squares.
No, that's I want
heavy
chocolate.
cream.
But we can't.
There's a layer
but
of chocolate.
Everything chocolate comes with 2 eggs.
Not everything. I'll find you something.
Scott Somerville with the idea. Has the turtle laid an egg yet?
Oh no. Gross. So gross. You'd need like 3 of those. They're little. That one takes 4 eggs.
Oh my god.
It's getting worse. What about the regular chocolate cake?
Your Necronomicon book sucks. It's all eggs based.
I usually have eggs. I blame you
I
for
don't wanna
not
ask-
getting eggs at Walmart.
Should we ask the neighbor whose cat we found for an egg?
Oh, I don't talk to the neighbors. I have nothing against them. I choose not to talk to people if I don't have to.
I can do it. I can be like, uno huevos, por favor.
Uno huevos. 1 eggs, please.
Yeah.
1
that
eggs.
sounds right. I'm good.
If you want to borrow an egg from any neighbor, take your pick. I'll make you chocolate cookies. Otherwise, I can't make you chocolate cookies.
Oh.
I can have the recipe.
God, but like I have to like bring $1 with me and be like, can I trade you $1?
They are pretty pricey these days.
Go to the store. I could go to the store and get an egg, but by the time I get back, we're gonna miss the window of.
Yeah, then we're gonna be done. We do have chocolate pudding mix.
I want chocolate cake though.
Chocolate whipped cream. Freeze it for like 15 minutes and you get near ice cream. I don't have whipped cream. That's not something I keep in the house.
We gotta put it in our creamy.
Oh, what about a Cadbury box mix? Linda. Brilliant.
How many eggs does that take?
Oh, do I have any left?
Right, maybe. I don't know.
I think they might be under there because I think I used up the ones that were in here.
We can, but under there's behind the tripod. But we'll move the.
You're fine.
Well, I can move the camera real quick.
Nope. I can finagle around it. Just entertain.
Entertain. Hi, everybody. My name's Dan, and
Are you new here?
tomorrow I have a Pick Penny in the Face group. Okay, we'll get to that in a sec. I'll approve it in a
I don't know
minute.
if I have any left.
I think, well, the last one you made me a box cake with the cake. I think that was it. We might have used it all because we did the cookies and we did the cake. It might not be.
I'm looking.
Foxy Koala said, finally done with work. Fantastic. You should get a Burrito Supreme. Hey, Dan, did you see that the Kraken and the Maple Leafs lost? No, only one of them can lose since they're playing each other. But it is 1-1. I saw that they won in overtime in the game one, and then last night I think they lost to Toronto last night. So I think it's 1-1, right? Does it make it 1-1? Right now, the Devils I think were getting pretty beat up by the Carolina Hurricanes. Last time I looked.
Whoa. Good catch.
Yeah. Oh. No eggs. Excellent.
No eggs.
No
Even
eggs.
better.
Yes, please.
Yeah, throw the box at Dan.
Yes.
You caught it. Good job.
Yes.
Thanks, Linda. You're a lifesaver.
Oh no, the Leafs are playing the Florida Panthers. Oh, I stand corrected. Yeah, did Florida also beat up on them last night, or did it end up being 1-1 last night? Florida took out the Bruins, so in my mind, they've already won the cup to me. Yeah, they won it. Okay, so they're up 2-0. I mean, this is the furthest the Maple Leafs have gotten this millennia. Dang, what's over out here? 4-1, the third for the Hurricanes and Devils. Oof, and that's been your Sports Center report, Bradman. We won. Oh, hold on. Did you just homie hop from the Lightning to the Panthers, Tristan? Are you not a Tampa Bay Lightning fan? Are you a Florida Panther fan? I'll be.
If you have box cake, you can mix it with soda and bake it. I do,
Soda.
but I don't have chocolate. Pew. What is squidgy? I need some information, Linda. What does squidgy mean? It says squidgy chocolate cookie mix.
Maybe it's like the budgies from Australia, where you put your stuff in the budgies.
That's terrible.
Right, maybe that's what
All
it
right,
is.
I need 55 milliliters of semi-skimmed milk. I don't know what that means.
My hand won't stop itching. I'm all itchy all of a sudden. Oh.
What's wrong with
No,
you?
no, I got all itchy. It means soft or moist, Hannah said.
Okay.
What was the word again?
Squidgy?
I like squidgy.
0.232471 cups. That's not gonna work.
Squidgy reminds me of the runoff that comes off of the squeegee that you clean your windshield with. It's like all that squidgy juice.
3.71954 tablespoons.
But-
That's not gonna work.
But our scale will tell us, right? Can't we just do it all on the scale? Can't I just aim my Google camera at it and then it'll just like convert it to America?
Convert it to America. Can you grab the milk?
I was not gonna adjust on the phone. I tell you. Yeah, it takes a second for me to do it. It's I'm like the Sims. Like the milk's up there in the
queued
air. It's just queued up.
All right.
She was making.
Oh wait, it says right here 3.5 tablespoons. I don't need you.
She was making not pasta salad, but noodle salad, which looks the same. It's called noodle salad, with a Italian dressing. But she said it like it has a capital I. Italian dressing, like the next syllable was Italian. It looked good though. It looked like a pasta salad.
This is hard to see because there's measurements all the way around.
Oh, right.
So
Do you want to
figure
put
out,
like a piece of paper in there or something?
50 milliliters.
There you go. You're white enough to be the piece of paper.
I am a piece of paper.
I love this thing. Who sent that to us? That was Melissa, right?
I think it was.
Yeah, thank you.
Which, like, it's totally just available at the Walmart. Never saw it before in my life. Had no idea. Okay, you are dismissed with that. I didn't use this. Alright, and then 3 tablespoons of vegetable
Can we
oil.
just put it in the air fryer and that'll make the cookie?
It doesn't have air fryer instructions.
Okay.
What was I doing? 3
Your oils.
tablespoons.
Sue, hi Sue, says, I love that size measuring cup. I use it all the time, end bracket.
I used the heck out of this. Like I said, I had no idea it was a thing, and I was always trying to measure like a tablespoon of oil, which is really difficult. 1 tablespoon's fine, but like 3 of them? You're asking too much.
They should come in tablespoons. Like in Orbeez. They should just, like, it should be absorbed already, just stick it in there. Bloop, bloop.
Like pre-measured?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like Tide Pods?
Yeah, like
Tide Pods of oil?
Oh, every time I do dishes and I try to put those Cascade pods in there, oh, I tell you, it's so hard not to just a little bit.
Really?
Oh, they look so delicious.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like an icy from like the ICEE ones, like with that polar
Right.
bear with no pants on. Like he had like a bender the night before and he lost his pants. And yeah, it's like that one.
You know we still have half an hour before we put these in the oven.
It's okay, at least we're doing something.
We are doing
Because
something.
I don't know if you had 30, 40 minutes of talking in you. I am excited for this though, because I do want some chocolate. Dan, why just why? That was from Amanda.
Which part? I don't even know which part you're whining.
The pod.
Oh.
The pod thing.
I'm a little worried every day when I leave him here unattended. I always appreciate it when he live streams because I know you guys are helping to keep him alive. Is that it? Because it feels really thick. The dough should be quite stiff, but hold together easily. All right. I'm taking your word for it. We're gonna try these on the show too? Probably. I've made these before. I think I did, yeah, this is the cookie mix from Linda, the Cadbury. There we go, the Cadbury cookie mix. I think we did this and the cupcakes on the show before. The little chocolate bits keep falling out. Is the lemon loaf done yet? No, Mom. Also, hi, Mom. It's in the oven for 20. You have 28 minutes to get here. That's just enough time. Drive over here. You can have it fresh out of the oven. Don't worry. I'll bring you some on Monday. Maybe squidge it with your hands. Ew. I don't think I like squidge. The chocolate bits are still falling out.
What happened?
I don't know, they just are falling out. Mom's here, she wants to know if the lemon loaf's done.
No. Like she's in here outside?
No. She's in the chat asking if the lemon loaf's done.
I have the sheriff's badge, by the way, handy. Just
You
in,
put that down, you're not in charge of anything.
just in case things happen.
What are you doing? Did you wake up and need a drink?
I think he said yes.
Don't mind if you do. Alright, old man, get your drink. Come on. Hurry up. Does that inch really make a difference?
It
Dan?
does. It does.
It does not.
It does in my. I am not like OCD like you, but I am when it like comes to like camera stuff.
Roll into 10 35-gram balls. Oddly specific.
This is. What do you?
I'm doing what I want.
Okay.
See, you hear them falling out? Why are they falling out?
Well, Dan, so I made sure to come out and wash my hands in front of all of you. Actually, I mostly did it for Christine, but I made sure to come out here and wash my hands.
My mom's too tired to come over after that margarita. After that 1 inch in a solo cup of margarita that she drank.
Your aromatic margarita that you smelled.
Yeah, you pretty much just sniffed it. Margarita. I drank the whole thing. I had like an inch left at the end of the day and I just chugged it. Oh, that one's yours. Oh, did you really? Don't act like it's not in your mouth. It's totally in your mouth. Oh, Dan ate it off the floor.
No, look, it's on my finger.
And in your mouth. We can hear you talking funny because it's in your mouth.
Shut up.
How about one large Cadbury cookie? I don't know that it would cook. It's not going to cook evenly. I can do big ones.
Just do one big one.
But not like one whole big one with all the dough. It's not going to cook. It's going to be a soggy mess in the middle and crispy at the end.
Oh, gotcha.
You just spit on my pan. It's part of it. Ew, that's the love.
Just put my cookie on top of it. It's like I'm already starting to eat it. There's the chocolate I didn't eat all over my finger.
You did eat it. I saw you. You put it in your mouth.
You'll never know.
Oh, I know. I watched you. They know I don't lie.
No.
Nasty.
While you're doing that, Topo's over here chilling.
Hannah calling you out for snorting.
I did. I snorted twice. I'm getting older now, so the snorts are increasing.
Oh, you've always snorted. Oh, this one's like not holding together.
It's oily.
It is very oily.
Can we just get a hairdryer and cook up? I'm hungry.
No, not how that works. Now I want chocolate chip cookies. Go make some.
Scott, I think
I taught you nothing?
Scott, there's a chance that after this is done, I'm still gonna want chocolate chip cookies because I don't know what's happening here.
You're still gonna go get eggs?
I don't know. Brittany says if you make it a bit thin, it will cook fine. I used to make cookie pizzas for the camp. Cookie pizza.
Cookie pizza. Trying to figure out how to space them. I'm now going to make some tomorrow. Hooray! Please use my giant chocolate chip chewy cookie, whatever it's called, recipe. First I split it in half. Then each one makes 2.5, because I'm not weighing out 35 grams.
Are they cookies yet? It's just like goo ball.
It is.
Nana made goo balls once, right?
No.
Was that you that made them?
No, that was Kylie. Nanda might have made him once.
Yeah.
Oh, like you ate him? Oh, maybe she did.
We went to what's the bee place up north? The house.
Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara. Yeah, I think I ate some in Santa Barbara.
The bee place?
I don't remember what it was called.
Adele has a batch of cookie dough waiting to be rolled and baked as we speak. How are you controlling yourself from not eating it?
Did you made it yesterday? How come you didn't tell us that like an hour ago?
You gonna come over and eat some? Can your aunt make her own recipes? Like, just whip up something and then write down the recipe. Baking is not the same as cooking. Like, cooking, you can just kind of throw things together. Baking is more of a science. She does make her own recipes, I believe, like tweaks things and stuff. I don't know. Most of her recipes she knows, like, she learned from her grandma. They're, like, passed down family recipes. I don't know if she just makes stuff, like, straight from scratch.
Dude, the Italian stuff.
Excuse me, Dan.
Sorry, the Italian recipes are just like Taco Bell. How do you want it? Do you want it in a tortilla? Do you want it on a tostada? Do you want a hard shell? Do you want a soft shell? It's all
Italians
just
like, what
pizza.
shape do you want your pasta, and do you want red or white sauce?
It starts out with pizza, and then it goes to like Chicago pizza where it's thicker. Then it goes to lasagna. Like, you know, and then you can, like, I guess make ratatouille, which I guess is just like spaghetti.
Is that Italian?
It's just like all the same thing. So, you know, it's not like she's reinventing the wheel. And she'd punch me if she was here and heard me say that. But like...
Adele says, I'm not controlling myself. Yes, I made it up last night and left it in the fridge overnight. Do you remember when Jason and Sandy came out here and I was making chocolate chip cookies? We went and like met down in LA, and Sandy said she wanted some cookie dough, and like as a joke, but I actually put some cookie dough in a little Tupperware and brought her some cookie dough to eat. She was so happy. The chocolate chip cookie dough is the best.
Happy Revenge of the 5th Day. Yes, Happy Revenge of the 5th. I couldn't control myself yesterday, Adele, either. I cooked up a piece of chicken, and I was waiting for Crystal to get home so we could make up some rice.
Which I pretty much perfected making the rice, like from scratch.
Yeah,
I don't make the rice, I cook the rice.
It's been like 4 or 5 times in a row where it's been perfect.
Yeah, I'm done with boiling back.
So, yes, thank you for that, by the way.
I do what I can.
Sorry, Uncle Ben. I ate like most of the chicken before I could get to the...
You did. There's hardly any chicken. That's okay, because I ate a bunch of your rice. It was really good.
I know. Well, you made it, so...
Hannah says, I still want to try Oreo balls ever since I first saw Jess make them. Hannah, go check out the episode real early on when we made them. Like, search the RFS Dan channel for Oreo balls. We made them. That's something I've made for years. That's something that made it into...
The Oreo cream cheese truffles?
The Oreo balls, yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that actually... My Aunt Terry made a family cookbook with all the family recipes in it. And she saw me posting about that forever ago. Like, we got the cookbook, I think, before the family reunion. So at least a decade ago. And she loved that recipe so much that made it into the family cookbook. That's like family legacy stuff, even though I didn't even make the recipe. Like, I didn't make it up. But we made it, remember we made it with lemon Oreos? And I think we made it with the apple pie Oreos. Yeah. Like, mix it up. Get some flavored Oreos and play with the flavors and stuff.
It's easy and it's good.
Blake's been asking for those forever.
The textures are great. These look fake.
It's the oil.
I want that one. Look at that one's got all the good stuff in it.
It's very chunky. Adele says there's a reason I make a double batch, right?
All right, so we made this up and we still have 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have taken longer had I been able to make something from scratch, but I couldn't, so...
Well then.
Here we are. In the meantime, we can figure out what 180 degrees is, / 160 degrees / fan / gas mark 4.
Yeah, we're not Celsius, we're Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Alexa, what's 180 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? You're welcome.
180 degrees Celsius.
350?
Okay, so 350.
356.
Well, I don't have a 356 degree setting on my oven.
What's it go by, like?
It might go to 355. I don't know if it goes by 5s or 10s at that point.
Gotcha.
Are you going to post the recipe for the root beer float cookies next week? I would love to make those myself.
Is that what we're making?
Yes. Next weekend is Mother's Day. So next weekend we have a Friday show. We're making root beer float cookies, and they look similar to the crumble cookies that we made. Because I made root beer float cookies before. Do you remember when I made them before? And I think it was a sandwich cookie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is going to be just a frosted cookie. Because my mom loves root beer and always wants me to try root beer flavored recipes for her. So we are going to make that. Saturday we have no show. We're going to see Violent Femmes, and I'm super, super excited. I have not seen them live. I saw them live once before, 20 years ago. And it was such a fun, amazing show. I love Violent... Does anybody here love Violent Femmes? Anybody even know who they are at all? Anybody? So Dan, I'm going to drag Dan and make him go see Violent Femmes. They're going to play their debut album in its entirety, Dan, so it'll be all the songs you know.
Nice.
Can you name a Violent Femmes song?
This is a song from Chili's. And I'm going to Chili's.
What's the name of the song?
Blister in the Sun song.
Yay!
From Chili's.
Heather B says, who? Google it.
It's okay, Heather B.
Aren't the Violent Femmes Canadian?
Are they?
I mean, am I supposed to like them more or less because they're Canadian?
No, we like Canada. Why would you say that?
No, they're an American folk punk band from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Close to Canada.
They're Wisconsinites. I know them from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Were they on Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Oh, perfect.
I didn't watch that show. I don't know what you did, but my mom said, good job, Dan. Did she like your Violent Femmes song?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, they do Blister in the Sun, Give Me the Car. I don't know. Like, Google it. Google it. They're cheeseheads! They're also likely quite old at this point. Like,
it'll be fun.
they're older than us. They've been around since the 80s, I think. But
Where
they're
are we
the
going?
only band, huh?
Where are we going?
It's like a swap meet. It's like outside in a parking lot.
Where's
Don't
that?
even care.
Like, where's it at? In LA?
Let me double click the side of my phone and pull up my tickets.
Or is it the, like, Hollywood area?
Santa Fe Springs swap meet.
Oh.
L.
I mean, that's in LA, but, like, that's in Santa Fe.
No, Santa Fe's in New Mexico. Santa Fe Springs swap meet. It is an hour and 40 minutes away from here. So it's quite the drive. I don't know what it's by.
It's okay, because then...
La Mirada?
And then afterwards, you're going to want to eat at Chili's.
Buena Park? I will not, I assure you.
Yeah, so that's down in Anaheim area.
So I saw it pop up, I think, on Facebook, and so I started looking at tickets. Holy crap, are they expensive? The swap meet one was cheap. It was like $30 a ticket. I'm like, we can stand in the parking lot and watch them. I've seen a lot of bands, like hundreds and hundreds of bands. They're the only band I've ever seen that when they do a live show, they line up straight in a line. They don't play with like the drummers back here and this guy's here and this guy's here. They just line up straight in a line. Also, they have a xylophone. It's the best thing ever. What? So good. When you talk to your Alexa, my Alexa went off. That's why I said you're welcome. Hannah Freeman is heading to bed. Thanks for joining us. It was fun.
Alright, I approved.
Need to separate an egg for your recipe. Can you demonstrate that for me? No. Use the eggshell. Don't use your hands. You might vomit. Maybe that's the kind of thing you're into. I am not. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Violent Femmes. I hope you like it. I know you're not the biggest fan of concerts, but most of the concerts I dragged you to are like ska and punk, where it's like loud and everyone's all like mashed up against each other like this and jumping up and down and smashing. This is not that kind of concert. This is like a lot more chill.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get out of the house.
I anticipate a lot of people our age and older, not a lot of younger kids, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Like I said, I saw him 20 years ago. My brother and I went with our mutual friend Brad.
Oh yeah.
And it was a good concert. I really enjoyed it. So I hope you like it.
Let's give the cat snacks.
Okay, we can do that. How long do we have? We have 14 minutes.
Yeah, I am excited. I'm excited to get out. It'll probably be nice weather.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Who wants a pocket pillow? Topo does. Who wanted more cats? Kevin, are you still here? Oh my gosh, Aunt Courtney has never been to a concert. Do you like music? I know some people just aren't into music. I love concerts. Move the camera.
Hold on. I am.
Dan, you scared me when you told me that somebody threw treats up in the air for their dog and then their dog choked on it, and now I'm scared to like toss them up for Topo to catch.
I went to like the dog class with Jess, and the elderly lady that was there with her cute little dog was talking and they were talking about catching treats.
Rocks.
And like she threw it and it just like was one of those freak things, and like
they're coming out of the woodwork.
I don't know, like I was kind of like it stuck with me like the whole night. I didn't say anything. I just kept it in my head, but I was like, oh my gosh.
Who's the fluffy cat? That's Rizzo. So Topo is a bully and has to have the treats, so you always have to make Topo go away, and then Rizzo gets a treat, and Roxy gets a treat, and Kamiko found a treat over there. Oh, he caught it with his hands. Baxter! Oh, he's all sleepy. Oh,
Alexa, turn the kitchen
your
lights to
snacks.
100%, please.
Would you like this? There you go.
Yeah, it just metered my
Your mama cat is next to you and wants a snack. She's all dopey-eyed too. The whole family's all sleepy.
You're not a chewer, are you?
Bye, Topo!
You go that way more. Look how big Baxter is.
He's a big boy. Let's see if we can get him to stand up. Hey, sleepy face. Do you want a cookie? Will you stand up for it? I bet your sister will. Will you stand up?
The twins are they're always together.
They are so dopey half asleep right now. You want it on the ground? She tried to get it with her hands. You want some snacks?
What's up, mama cat? My mama cat, my mama cat. Meow, 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 meow. You gonna be crazy now?
Come on. Get backs. Yo, that was my finger, Mooch. Bye, Topo.
We own more cats. Oh, look, mama cat's come to.
I had to bring some to Kitty and Precious.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Who's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's 7 of them here and 2 in the bedroom. Jennifer says, "I love the picture on your dishwasher." Thanks. It's just a magnet. You can get them on Amazon. They come in all kinds of different patterns. Look for like dishwasher magnet. Get it, Mama. Topo. Hey, you jerk.
He's quick.
Oh, he is. She was like, "Where is it?" And he came and ate it. You gonna stand up? Oh, here, I'll help you. Here. Good boy.
Topo says that he didn't get any.
Sit. Good boy. Good catch. Topo always says he didn't get any. I assure you he got some. Aww.
Hannah says Topo has a little street cat lifestyle still going on. He does. He does.
He just yoinked like 3 of them in a row.
He does. He is quick too. You can almost toss him as fast as you can, and he just grabs them. But yeah, he's still got a little street in him.
Where's Precious? He is in the bedroom.
Oh, look.
He's not really terribly food motivated.
Oh, you can't see. Precious is on the edge.
Is that as close as you can go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Precious is like right on the edge here.
You drooled.
Like on that thing, you're not going to be able to see. Crystal is a little bit neon, so she glows. Does Mooch have teeth? Yeah, Mooch has teeth, no problem. But Mooch just wants to eat now and taste later.
I put a little pile on the blanket at the foot of the bed for Precious, and he ate them and just drooled everywhere. There's like a pile of drool.
Topo wants to know why he didn't get a snack.
You're so deprived.
Like send him running.
Now I have to hurry up and try to dish him out to everybody else.
Yep. Hurry up, eat it before he comes back. And if one's lost, he makes note of it. And then an hour later, I'm like, why is he digging under the couch?
Come here. Sit. Sit, Topo.
He's like, but I'm doing friendly
Good
too.
boy. Catch it. Get it, Rox. Come here. Sit. Topo, sit. You can't have it till you sit. Good boy. Alicia says, "I missed it. What did you make tonight?" I made lemon loaf. It is in the oven. We have 7 more minutes. I'm peeking. Ooh, it's loafing.
Is it loafing?
I think it's gonna need more minutes though. It said 40 to 50 minutes,
Oh.
which is a big discrepancy, but I think we might need closer to 50. Oh, you dropped it, Mooch. Hey. There you go. Sit. Good boy. Oh, can you get it out from under the fridge?
If not, they'll come back later and they team up to try to like get it out of the fridge.
Topo. Jerk.
He's gone.
Well, at least just as I start working in the bakery at work on Monday. Ooh,
awesome.
Fun.
That'll be cool.
Baxter's still waiting for that one to come out from under the fridge. Where'd it go?
Wow, I've never seen a cat do a dog trick. That's impossible. You should have seen.
That's impressive.
Oh, impressive. You should have seen when we first got Topo and he stuck his head in the can of SpaghettiOs. He had an orange ring around his face for like a week.
Alan wants to know what the weather is like there. It's a little chilly. We got some like torrential rain for 5 minutes yesterday, and then it sprinkled off and on. Today, it was a little more sunny. 54 degrees right now.
It was a little chilly, but it was still decent.
I think it's supposed to go up after today. It's gonna get like, I think by Sunday it's in the 80s again, or at least 70s. Hey, would you like this snack? Oh, are you waiting for it to come out, Max?
Lately, when I've been taking out my dry cereal, Roxy will come sit by me and want a Cheerio.
She just wants to play with them.
And she smacks around the Cheerios.
Ow, that was my finger.
She smacks around the Cheerios.
Will you stand up? I know you know how. Are you going to stand up? Oh, he's going to be cute. I know you'll stand up. No, did that one go into the fridge too? Max.
Dang. He's like, oop.
Oh, Topo, you're a jerk. There, that one's for you. Aw, Mama, would you like one? Topo, stop.
Maybe toss him back this way. Otherwise, he just bats him over there.
I was
He deserves the toys too. I'm always fixing
I was
toys
trying
up.
to give one to Mama. Topes.
Here's someone over here for. Oh, here he is.
Sit. Good boy. Alright, we can finish off this bag.
Have one more piece.
Just one. Are you gonna eat it?
All I did was put it on top of the GoPro. He can't figure it out. It's still on top of the GoPro. There you go. Oh wow, you're not the smartest.
Baxter stood up for it. I don't know if that was on camera.
Topo.
Hey. Let's clean up everybody's mess. Come over here. Now he doesn't know who to follow. Baxter. Come here, baby. Come here, Bax. There you go. Will you stand up? Good boy. Oh.
Will he be bigger than Topo?
I think maybe.
I don't know if he'll. Well, we'll see. I don't know if he'll be as heavy as Topo. Topo is a solid boy, but this guy is gonna. This guy is long. The Baxter is long, and look at it. He's already pretty comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Sit next to Topo. Yeah, they're pretty similar in size.
And they're buddies. I like how they're buddies.
Yeah, Topo loves the babies. That's it. I finished off the bag. They all had a ton. Topo says it's not enough. Hey, why don't you clean up this mess? Someone left their crunchy bits. Now they're all hunting around to see if there's any more bits left anywhere.
How many more minutes do you have? A few?
A minute 20 based on this.
Plus a few more minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely a few more
Okay,
minutes.
then I got.
We've got what? Oh. Playtime?
Maybe. I'm stuck.
Hannah says, to answer your question from earlier, Dan, yes, I work on my car myself for most things. I worked on cars for a living, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't touch cars anymore. I'm like, here, you do it.
It's fun having the kittens. Even though they're not very kitteny anymore.
Just bugging them.
He does not like that.
I forget, they're like not even a year old, so
No.
like they're just still little.
No, they're probably like 9 months almost. 8 to 9 months now.
No, yeah, probably, huh?
Yeah, because I think it was last month was 6 months we've had them, and they were about 2 months when we got them.
She took that one.
Yeah, she did. That's hers. Now she wants the stick. You find on the laser. Our laser light's sad. I think it needs new batteries.
There's never a good one.
I thought I had new batteries in here. Let me check. Oh, jeez.
I didn't see it. It loses it on that dark carpet.
Yeah.
Sorry, cats.
Shannon says, our kitten is 6 months old now, and man, she is a brat. Yeah, they get real rowdy. Look, the kittens are adorable. They're always playing and stuff. They definitely get Topo and Precious riled up. Often in the morning when I come out here, I come to make my smoothie, and they're just running hot laps back and forth.
Especially after breakfast, they run hot laps.
Oh,
but
they can start even before that, before you're even out of bed.
I like it that all the cats that want to get exercise and stuff can get their exercise.
Yes. There are definitely 2 camps of cats in this house.
Yes, there's Camp Kickback.
There's Camp I Ain't Doing Crap. There's Mooch, Kamiko, Kitty, Rizzo.
They're finally left alone.
Which one am I missing? And Mama. Mama doesn't really play. Like, she doesn't run laps like that.
Sometimes she likes to chill, though.
Yeah, she's playful. Like, she'll play with a toy on the ground. The other 4, the 2 kittens, Baxter, Roxy, Precious, and Topo, will run laps chasing each other through this house. They are so rowdy. So rowdy.
They are. So, in the mornings, like I said, right afterwards, for like an hour or
After
so.
they eat breakfast?
And then they crash out. But wow, they're just jumping around.
Full of
it
energy.
is full on like Kill Bill fight scene inside the house.
And at night, like when it gets close to dinner time, they start getting rowdy again. Then I'll feed them, and then they run laps again.
Yeah.
Wilton says our black kitten Buddy will be 1 on June 1st. You had him almost a year already. I guess about the same as us with our kittens, huh? I think you got him just before we got ours in October. So yeah, and he's already a pretty big boy. He'll be a big cat. Yeah, Baxter's gonna be big. As they get older, he's growing way more and faster than Roxy. I think Roxy will be just a normal sized little cat. He's gonna be huge. Oh, we got him when he was 4 months old. Oh, okay. Okay, so he'd be June, July. August.
Yeah, Roxy's on.
Yeah, so you got him around the same time we got ours, like around October-ish. I think just before we got ours, maybe you got one, or right after.
Roxy's not getting too much bigger.
I don't think so.
She's not getting too much bigger. But Baxter's gonna be
Baxter's ears still look oversized for him. His tail looks oversized for him. Like, he still looks like he's got some growing into himself.
He's still a sweet cat, though.
Oh, he is. He comes up and just, like, curls up in my lap. He does not really like to be held. We're working on that.
Not really. Hi. He's kind of looking for an exit plan, but also kind of not really.
Look, it took Topo about a year before I could hold him, and even longer than that before he wanted to be held like a baby. So we'll get there, Bax. Don't you worry.
All right,
He's a sweet boy.
Go play Always with the tail. I'm always pulling on the tail.
Baxter is still Jesus cat. He doesn't do anything wrong. He's just so sweet. And then he comes up and he's like, "Hey, you got a blanket I can curl up
under?"
He's
a sucker for a tent. If I go and open up a hole in a blanket over there,
yes,
every single time he's in it, he's like, just every time he comes by,
under the
I can open up one of those things and catch a Baxter. Now he's snoofing the ground for any lost morsel trails.
He is. We're getting there. It's starting to get toasty around the edges, but it's still mushy on the top.
Gotcha. Okay. And then are you how do we start making the glaze? That's not until after.
I have to let it cool. Before we can make the glaze.
You might be coming back for Dantix 2.0 to see that.
Yes. But look, it's a glaze. We mix powdered sugar and lemon juice. We've done that before here.
Do they play the floor is lava like Eleanor? Yes. And then they play like only the floor, and they just do hot laps on the floor.
Yes.
But yeah, they our couch is a section, the sectional C couch, and they will run off of the inside like it's a full-on berm.
Yes.
And not break speed. Like they know that's part of their plan, that they can come in hot and go whoa.
And up to the cat tree, back down again.
So, but I try to provide like the obstacle course for them. Like I try to make sure they have like their things to have fun with, and then I'm just like, on my computer here hacking away, and I look over.
You just hear like,
or sometimes I'll hear some adjustments and like
break
stop. Yeah. So, but most likely not usually. Maybe like once a week.
Hannah says, I want to take my car to the dealership and let them deal with this because it's going to be a pain in the butt, but Dad doesn't want to pay to do that, and it's something that's doable.
They're like,
if you got the skills and you can do it, yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
They're like, it's $200 to look to see why your trunk won't
just
open.
To look.
But if it's a warranty issue, it's free. I'm like, shut up. Also, look and see why my trunk won't open.
And is never open.
But it is fun. I have fun with the cats. It's a lot of work in the mornings, but like I have a routine now where I do all the cleaning and stuff.
When you were gone, I realized how much work it is, especially because I wasn't here throughout the day. I still had to go to work. So I had to hurry up in the morning and try to get them breakfast before I got out the door. And I can barely get out the door on time anyway. And then I had to add in like feeding them, making sure they had dry food and water.
It's a lot of litter boxing.
Litter box, yes. Yeah, the litter box has to be done in the morning.
A day,
and then in the evening, unless there's some other stinkiness that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah, sometimes in between I run in just to like grab what's there, and like that's not happening.
Yeah. FBF wants to know, do they have issues with traction on the smooth floor? Absolutely, they Scooby-Doo all the time.
All the time. Especially when Topo goes into our bedroom right here, and then Kitty chases him out. He flies out and does this big like spin thing. And he goes sliding through the house, and he's already looking. He's already looking the other way, and he just rides the slide. So yeah, they're always slide now. If I throw snacks, they'll make it to the end of the hallway where the door's shut, and boom, right into the door. He lets you do that. He doesn't let me do that.
He does. He likes it. When I pick him up, he leans. Oh, he thinks you have snacks. He's digging in.
He'll fight my hair. He likes to fight my hair.
Yeah, he didn't used to like to be held, but now he's learned, and if I pick him up, he just leans. He doesn't want to fight your hair today. He just wants snacks. You didn't get enough, did you?
It's never enough for him. It's never enough. They're all drifting masters, but yeah, Topo for sure. He's like, I don't like that.
Can I make you walk on your back legs?
Oh, you're so mean.
It's not mean.
He loves it though.
I like him because he's so thick and meaty, and he's a spanky cat.
Yeah, he is a spanky cat. I love Topo.
Now he's on the hunt to see if we lost any. Yep. I heard someone under the fridge.
Yep, he's looking under the fridge for it.
Ooh, it smells lemony.
It does, huh? I'm excited for this, but
we
have to wait. We'll have to make food after this.
You had food before we started.
That was a holdover.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember all the food.
It was a whole burger. Not a holdover, a whole burger, Dan.
I think that's all I ate today.
The whole day? I don't buy that.
I don't buy that either, but I don't remember what I ate. I don't buy that either, but like I don't know what else I ate.
Still a little gooey inside.
A little bit. Not too bad, but it's a little bit.
This is the problem I had with the other recipe, though, is it browns too much around the edges.
Dan, you're gonna get fatter than me. Not in summertime. I think I'm okay in summertime. I worry about the winters. Oh, it's okay if it browns up around the edge. I like the edge. I like the edge part.
Like it a little extra crispy.
Yeah.
This can go. Thanks again, Linda, for the pocket pillows. They all like them. This is one of the few treats that every single one of the cats.
I know, huh? The picky ones are mostly Rizzo is picky, and sometimes Kitty, but Rizzo's picky. But Rizzo's not picky about this.
No.
That's it.
Got a lot of things to say.
Me? Oh, no.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow we'll be doing Antics 2.0, where I will be cueing the A out of you. and you're going to tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that. And we'll probably taste into your lemon cake then.
You'll do what to my lemon cake?
Taste in your lemon cake.
I heard kissing.
I'll kiss it if it's good.
Beer and Big wants to know if there's going to be a glaze for this. Yes, there is. I don't know that we're going to have time to make it on the show because I am getting hungry.
What are we going to do for food?
You already had food. I don't know what you're doing. You need a salad.
I need a salad.
I haven't thought that far, but my tummy's grumbling.
I'll probably eat a salad. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a whole bunch of lettuce.
We watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie the other night.
Oh, we did.
That was fun. It reminded me of Fast and the Furious of Dungeons and Dragons style. Someone like Greg might enjoy it more. He might nerd out over it. There was a lot of fanfare, a lot of fan service. There was a lot of fan service in it.
I didn't dislike it. I didn't like it. It wasn't my jam.
It was all right. It was fine enough. It was fine enough. I don't know. Stop casting Michelle Rodriguez and things because she's only Michelle Rodriguez. It's like Ryan Reynolds.
I didn't like. I'm so bad at seeing faces. Didn't even know she was.
Stop putting Ryan Reynolds in everything because he's just gonna be Ryan Reynolds. Yes, but it was fun. You should watch it. We have not seen the Mario Brothers movie. I loved it. We saw it in the theaters. Yeah, I mean, like I put it on and like I enjoyed it. So thumbs up. Like I recommend watching it. We haven't seen the Mario Brothers movie yet. Again, like 2 nights ago, I put 2 tickets in the cart for the Boulevard. Our Boulevard's got a little theater.
You bought a board game and said, I got this instead of tickets to the Mario movie. So you already spent your Mario movie money.
Dang, you receipts. I don't even remember that.
I do. You bought Arboretum and you said instead of the movie, I bought this so we could play it over and over.
You sure I wasn't just talking to myself out of spending money? We haven't played it since the first time. But I haven't seen. So I put 2 tickets in there and it was going to be $23 before I got to like the fee section, you know? Where like they give you all the fees, all the Ticketmaster fees. So I think I'll just wait.
Till it's streamable.
Yeah, I think I'll just
Shannon
wait.
says she loved it. I think she's talking about the Dungeons and Dragons. She saw it in the theater. Fans of the 80s cartoon will really enjoy it.
And I watched it. I mean, there was only like 1 season of the 80s cartoon, but you know what? I didn't make that connection of that Dungeons and Dragons cartoon to the movie until right now. I didn't
watch the cartoon.
The cartoon was already like at the end by the time you were watching cartoons. I think it was like 1 season, right?
No idea. Never watched it.
I know. Are you good? Are you done talking? You want me to keep talking?
Keep going. I'm in my head trying to think like, what else do I have to talk about? I need a nap. I need food.
You're not buzzed at all from the drinking of the alcohol?
No, that's gone.
I was wondering how that was gonna go. I want to see the Mario movie and Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy. That came out, huh? That just came out. I would see that. I really enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, obviously 1 was solid from beginning to end. 2 was good too, and that's the one that Blake and I went and saw in the D-Box. Weird, huh? Like you have to be a D-Box to, and like so like it like moved around and stuff like that when they were space. I thought that was kind of fun, you know. Hey Dan, do you ever say to the cats, "I'm not chew-onable," like Jess says to the dogs? No, I tell Mooch is the one that'll come chew on me. Like if he wants to like start snuggling and get all chewy, he'll just start like chewing on my elbow and stuff.
He does.
Yeah,
Baxter's a little chompy too.
Yeah, I was just like, dang, what the heck's going on? But no, I do talk to the animals like Jess does because like I don't think I've ever heard like anybody else talk to animals. So I do notice when I talk to the cats, I use a lot of Jess-isms to talk to the cat.
Because you listen to her talk.
Yeah. So like, and I don't think I have like another reference of talking to the pets. So that's like my pet talking reference. Oh, I talk to my animals. Oh, me too. Especially like when I'm home all day long and like there's nobody out, I'll like say words to the cats.
Yeah, I talk to them.
It's mostly like telling TOPO to stop it.
Oh, you can tell him to stop it right now. He's climbing on your desk.
Just don't walk on my... Oh, he's gonna walk on my keyboard.
Shannon says it was one season of the Dungeons & Dragons cartoon.
Yes.
Spoiler! If you pay attention when they're in the maze, one of the other teams is dressed up like the characters from the cartoon.
Oh, no, that's cool. No, I'll have to watch it again. There was so much, like I said, fan service in it that it's definitely more than a one-watch scene. Also, I was around Dungeons & Dragons. I have an old, like, player's handbook from, like, version 3 from, like, the 90s.
You perked up. So, when we went to my boss's house, we fixed set up the headphones for him. We fixed his wife's printer because she couldn't get it to print. And then his wife took us on a tour of the whole house. We talked about this a little bit in the podcast, but we did not talk about when she showed us the guest bedroom. And all of a sudden, Dan was just like, what is this? And you nudged me out of the way so you could get through the doorway and beeline across the room to the shelf full of Dungeons and Dragons books.
Full set of I don't know if it was 5e or not, but a full set of all the books, all the guides, everything was there, just sitting on this shelf. It's never gonna see the light of day again. So I was like, Dan, I want it. So I had the D&D book like in high school. This would be like 94, 93, 94. We'd make our like character sheets and everything, and then like, I don't know, we'd all hang out, we'd have to share books, and we'd never get around to playing. We'd all make our characters, and like, we just wouldn't get around to it. I loved it so much. And then when I got older, I played Warcraft, because the World of Warcraft was as close as I was going to be able to get to that without having to have friends. Not that I wasn't like friend capable, like I just didn't have like D&D friends. But it's cool, like Greg's always doing like D&D like Sunday or something like that. Like, it's like in stone. Like, he goes and does it every week. I always thought that was really, really neat. So anyway, there's gonna be more in the movie that I didn't catch because I didn't like I didn't live it, even though I was very close to the D&D fire.
Shannon says her kid's homeschool co-op has a D&D class.
I know, isn't that so cool? It's a little bit easier to do it now that like you're online. Like, you can just Zoom, like we talked about. But like from back then, anyway. So the movie was fun. You should watch that movie. D&D was 3.0, 3.5 in the early 2000s, and I can't tell. It was the black with the red, but I couldn't tell what edition it was. I don't think it was 5th edition. But okay, I don't know what book I have. In the early 2000s. Now, the book I have might be 2nd edition. It's with the guy in the hammer on the front of it. It's in that room right there. I could see it. But the one I got was definitely like mid-90s. And then I have the most recent one that I haven't touched.
Dan.
Yeah.
For Brittany and everybody else who is a member and listened to our audio recording.
Yes.
Can we see the keys?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to see the keys?
If you have not listened to the audio recording or you are not a member, our boss's wife sent a thank you card the next day for us coming and helping to fix everything. And she had shown us all her collections while we were there. And Dan was just fascinated with this lady and everything she is all about. And she collects old keys, and she sent 2 of them for Dan.
Mm-hmm. And yes, okay, it must have been 5. It was the black with the red. Okay, so here's the key. It probably came out the Titanic. Hold on, I can hit the right button to get the tracking to work. There it goes. Sorry, my bent finger makes it so you can't see. Ugh. Anyway, there it is. Oh my gosh, there it goes.
I think I have to
it's a skeleton key. But it's neato. It's old. I'm gonna find like some booty to open with it. Could you try to not hit the power button? There's only one button that you could hit to turn this off. Like, there's only one button that can completely turn it off, and you're covering it with your hands right now, like you know how to turn off the computer.
Beer says one of those keys might open the Indian in the cupboard.
Oh my gosh. Could you come get... Oh, he's got... It's this button.
I'm right sorry, now. I'm wearing oven mitts. I can't help.
That's fair. Do not touch that button. I repeat. Do not touch that button.
He's just taking a nap. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Dan, come look at my lemon loaf.
Okay, hold on. I have to put this...
It's so loafy.
Ooh, it is.
I stuck the thing in there. It is getting kind of toasty around the edges. So.
It looks like a Keyblade, yeah, but smaller.
I called it. I think we're good. It smells lemony.
It does.
I'm excited to try it. It needs to cool. It needs to have glaze. I don't have time to hang out because I need to eat real food.
Okay, that's fair.
Is it?
That's fair. You did well for having margaritas at work today.
Margarita, singular. Get top with some of them so you won't turn off the us.
I know, right?
I'm excited to try this. It looks really good. It didn't puff up as much as I wanted it to, but I'm really...
That's going to be good for the glaze on it.
Yes.
I don't want it to be too domey.
I'm really hopeful for the texture because the batter was so fluffy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it'll be more evenly cooked since it's not there.
Adele said, "Hey, Sugarloaf, come look at Crystal's lemon loaf."
Forgot about that.
Oh, she didn't. Oh my gosh.
Wait, we can't both say the same thing at the same
right?
time.
What the hell?
We hang out too much.
Stop it.
We hang out too much. Can you do the rest of the show like it's a Muppet?
Like this is my mouth?
Oh, that's better. That's fine. That's fine.
Thank you, Brittany. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button. I'm sorry, but this is a recipe we're not going to be able to try on the show because I'm starving and I'm starting to get a little lightheaded because I did have margarita and not enough lunch.
That's fair. We'll wrap it up right now. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific time, we'll be doing Dantics 2.0 where you can answer in the chat. You guys all know how it works already. Yeah. But then come back and then we'll do the loaf and we'll do it early. We'll do it before like all the questions.
Yes. Later tonight when this... I'm going to have to dump it out of here pretty soon and let it cool so it doesn't cook anymore in the hot pan, but I will put the glaze on it and tomorrow we'll...
Can we take it out now? Can we take it out now and then end the show so we can just see like it come out or no?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch to the other camera roll.
Adele said, "I will never forget."
Yeah, if you remember, go check out we do have an audio recording, not a podcast, about an hour long. It was fun to make. Oh! Oh, it looks like the glaze is going on that side. Oh no. Was it because it was too hot?
Yeah.
Put it back in.
It's not going to go back together.
It'll go back together. It's still good. It's still good. Put it back in.
This is why I should not listen to Dan. I should have let it... It's going to totally fall apart.
You got this. And if not, we're like right here. I got front row camera to this. You got this, Crystal. Oh, smart move.
You ruined it, Dan.
No, it'll still be good. Beer and bug.
Now you can put the glaze in the middle.
Yeah. Sorry.
It was too... I knew it was too soon. I'm like, let's just give it a shot. Looks like we're eating it out of the pan with a fork.
I love our baking show. Do you think Julia Childs had this problem? Yeah, she burnt everything. Remember? I watched like 3 episodes and the shit straight up was on fire in the metal pans. It's just the one that she's gonna be scrubbing later for an hour or somebody. But dude, it was just on fire. And like it was it was bad. This is still gonna be good. I should have taken a little piece of it and nibbled.
Oh, I did. I didn't let you have any.
That was
your punishment.
It was good.
It was really good. Like my mouth is watering really badly right now because it was so good. No, Dan is a ruiner. Yeah, he is.
What? No way. Yeah, we're gonna glaze the middle. It'll stick together. We'll put like some food glue in it. Isn't there some food safe glue that we could put in there?
Adele says, "Oh no, now you'll just have to start again. Run a knife around it."
Around me? Die.
Hi, Di.
Hi, Di.
It already separated. I don't even know. Just.
You need some Gorilla Glaze? Where's that at? Can I go get that to Walmart? Can I go get the Gorilla Glaze at the Walmart?
I'm so sad that it fell apart like that.
It'll be okay though. Put some toothpicks in it for support.
That's not a thing.
I don't know.
Did you grease it enough? Yeah, it because it was hot. The insides came apart. Like if it had set longer in here, it would have been more solidified and come out as one. But it was too hot, and the weight of it pulled it apart. That's
okay. We have a second chance when we put these cookies in the oven.
Also, I could have used parchment paper like it said, but I didn't want to. So maybe I shouldn't even make the cookies. It's all your fault. Well, restart the stream and act like it never happened. Who's ready to get baked? I have to go. Dan, damn it.
She want a hug?
Don't touch me, please.
All right. Well, there you go. Let's wrap it up. That was fun. Tomorrow you can come see it.
Don't you always say don't take life advice from Dan? I know, right?
Right, Scott. I mean, she's doing it to herself at this
See,
point.
it is my show, and when you push me, these are the kinds of things that happen. You don't let me do it my way when I know how to make the things, and you push because you just wanted to have that shot so everybody could see it, and that's what happens.
I just wanted to see the loaf bun. Like the loaf bun.
It was a loaf bun. It came right apart to put stuff in the middle.
Oh my gosh. Come back tomorrow. You don't have anything to do. Come back. We'll do dantings, and you can see
I might be hosting the show if I kill him after this.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Putting that out there.
I've been trying to get you to do that forever.
To kill you and host the show?
All right. Thank you everybody for hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at she's in her teacup. She's in her teacup, short and stout stance.
That's where I hold my middle finger the best.
Have you been hiding that there all the time that you stand like this and I make fun of you?
Yeah.
You've been hiding the middle finger back there the whole time?
Uh-huh.
Wow. You learn something new every day.
It doesn't work the same when you do this, and then what? I'm like, it doesn't work. It's better like this.
I don't even know. I don't try to conceal. I try to conceal carry my middle fingers. I think I just go for
You're
it.
doing it wrong.
All right.
All right, guys.
Yes,
Thanks for hanging
yes,
out.
Yes.
If you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up on the way out and help us out in ways that nobody understands, and it doesn't cost you a penny.
Yes.
Thanks to everybody for showing up and for supporting us.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for Dantix 2.0.
Bye, guys.
Who Illinois? Look at you. Oh, I wish I could fade to black.
Me too.